What is force anyway? It's an interaction between multiple objects, either push or pull. There are contact and non-contact forces. Non-contact forces don't require the interacting objects to touch in order for the force to act upon them. These types of forces are gravity, electric force, magnetic force. Contact forces will only act upon objects that are touching physically, such as applied force, tension, buoyancy, or lack of it for that matter, spring force, normal force, friction. All forces have these three things. Direction. Where is the force sending the object? Strength. How much force is being applied? And magnitude. What is the extent of the force? Now let's talk about how each specific force works and what they do. Gravity! It's what holds our entire universe together. Without it, we'd all go flying into the sky. The moon would not orbit the Earth. The planets in our solar system would not revolve around the sun. And your ice cream wouldn't stay in your bowl. Thanks, gravity. Friction! It's a force that goes against another force and changes motion, like brakes in a car or on a bike. Friction can cause the motion of the object it is applied to slow down or stop completely. Normal force. Have you ever heard the quote, "Every action has an equal and opposite reaction"? Heck yeah! Well, it's an excellent way to explain normal force. Imagine this. You drop a book on a table. The force that goes against gravity is normal force and stops the book from collapsing through the table. It also stops us from being flattened by gravity's wrath. Normal force is exerted on the object by the surface on which it rests. Applied force. It is a force that is applied by a person or object on another person or object. It can slow down or stop a moving object, as well as change its direction. Spring force. This force is created by a compressed or stretched spring. Shocker, right? When the spring is compressed, the energy wants to move outwards. When it is stretched out, it wants to move inwards. Tension. This force is created when an object is stretched, so there is force acting on both sides in opposite directions. Buoyancy. Yup, I actually found something that floats this time. It's the force that is exerted by a liquid on the object in it. Buoyancy explains why an object floats or sinks. If the buoyancy is less than the weight of the item, it will sink. If the buoyancy is greater than or equal to the object's weight, then the item will float. Magnetic force. This is a force that has a field in which it is effective and either attracts or repels. It is created by magnets, hence the name. Electric force. Similar to magnetic force, electricity also has a field. It's created by electrically charged objects. That's all, folks. I sincerely hope you have enjoyed this chaotic yet informational video, which was a surprising success, I think. Bye.